Hi guys, today I'm here with our second video in our Out of the Box series. We're going to be working on this wig right here. She is from Nell's Wigs. You guys had suggested me go ahead and getting a wig from this company, so I went ahead and grabbed one, and I'm going to be showing you guys a couple really cool tricks that you can do with your wigs at home with this wig.
Take it away, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love, stop thinking about you.
Alright, so like I said, I wanted to show you guys a very common problem that I have with my wigs, and something I also notice a lot of people have issues with as well, and that is you get a wig in, it's absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, this wig is beautiful. But because of the shape of the hair up here, the hairline up here being more of a V shape, as you can see, the hair kind of falls more forward in your face. This can also become more drastic if you're getting your synthetic wigs sent to you during hotter months in the summer, because then also, as we know, heat affects synthetic wigs and it can kind of mess up the already kind of forward facing situation that is going on here. So I'm gonna show you guys how to fix this problem really easily. All you're gonna need is a heat comb and some little clips to hold the hair back. And this is really gonna solve any of those kind of hair in your face problems you're having with your wigs at home. All right, so real quick before we grab this wig and I show you guys how to fix this, I really just wanted to show you very quickly the difference between the part lines that I'm talking about. So this wig that I have on my head right now, as you can see, has more of that narrow hairline and more of that V shape situation that's happening here. This is great if you have a really nice narrow face, but a lot of times what can happen is if you don't have exactly the right face shape, the hair can kind of fall a little bit more towards the front of your face. Whereas, I'm gonna show you an example of a regular kind of more square shaped or rounded shaped. This one right here, you can tell instantly when I put it on, the hair is already coming back further this way. And that's because this is gonna be a more rounded hairline. You can see I don't have like that V here. I have a more rounded situation and it's not falling in my face as much. So if you find that you have issues with that because of your face shape, I would look for wigs like this. But if you have the other shaped wigs, you can absolutely fix it with this trick that I'm gonna show you guys how to do. All right, so like I said, all you're gonna need for this is a heat comb. I recommend a heat comb for this versus a straightening iron or other heat tool because we wanna be able to get really nice and close to the root. And this is gonna just help us do that. And then you're just gonna want two little clips. I prefer something that isn't gonna leave any marks, so don't use bobby pins because it could leave a little wave in the wig because we are gonna be heating the fibers up and then letting it set. So I have my heat comb here set to 300 and I'm going to go ahead and be taking it and I'm going to run it through and brush the hair back. This actually works really well if you are actually sitting behind the wig itself because it's gonna get you to really bring it back where you need to. Once you feel like you've gotten it nice and warmed up, I've got this set to 300 like I said. You also really, disclaimer, you know we love our disclaimers here, make sure your wig is heat safe before you put this heat on there because I do not want you to ruin your wig trying to do this and you don't know if your wig is heat safe or not. Check the website or the person you bought it from and then proceed with caution. So once I have this kind of feeling like it's warm to the touch, we don't want it to be scalding hot, we want it to be nice and warm and brushed back, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my little clip here and I'm going to just literally pin this back so it stays like this. All right, so I'm gonna show you up close the other side so you can really see how I'm doing this. Move her over because it's much easier to do it on the side that I need to look at. And then again, I'm gonna go ahead and just pull that hair back with my heat comb set to 300. And the 300 is working really well. If you find that the fiber is not doing what you need it to do at 300, you can continue to slowly bump it up. You should not need to go higher than 350 though. And then the last little thing I wanted to show you guys while I'm here, I did notice, you can't see it as much now because we have this pulled back, but I did notice that this side was a little poofier, kind of lifted than the other side was. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the back of my heat comb here. I love using the back of this. I don't think they ever intended for this to be used, but I use it a lot on my wigs. And I'm gonna go ahead and just take it here and just kind of rub it back and forth on both sides of this rooting here. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna kind of help flatten that area out for me. because I just don't like to have like that big, giant, voluminous thing. And it might just be because I'm not used to having that kind of volume in my hair, so it doesn't seem realistic to me. If you want to keep it, it's totally fine. It bothers me even more when like one side just is a little bit higher than the other one, and then I'd rather just completely get rid of it. All right, so now we're good. We're gonna let this completely cool, and then I'll pull them down and I'll show you guys what the final look looks like. All right, so as you can see, you're getting much more of kind of that rounded shape. It's still gonna be more of a V than the standard one that I showed you before, but you can definitely see it's pulled back much further. You can continue this process until you get it where you want it. I did have to go through this side one more time just to really get it back far enough. So you can keep doing it over and over again until you feel like it's exactly where you want it to be. Just make sure you let it cool every single time you do the step. Otherwise, it's not really gonna work and you're gonna lose all the work that you put into it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the lace on this wig and I'm gonna throw her on because I cannot wait to see what she looks like. All right, I have her on. I'm just gonna do the last couple steps. I'm gonna spray my wig down with some of my spray. And then I also wanna go ahead and just brush through it really well to make sure I get all that hair because I did just cut the lace off. And this wig did have baby hairs that I did remove. So I just wanna make sure I get all of those hairs out of this wig. And now she's good to go. I love the color, so cute. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if you guys have any other tips or tricks to fix the issue that we worked on today. I love learning new things and new ways of doing things that I've already kind of been trying to figure out. I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.
Take it away, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. Stop thinking